little while back, Bobby Bare and his songwriter friend Shel Silverstein were sitting around discussing the fact that there weren't any songs that Bare and his friends could relate to. So Shel went to work and penned a bushel basket of songs about growing older, especially in the world of country music. They asked their friends, Waylon Jennings, Jerry Reed, and Mel Tillis, to become part of this double album. Then they decided to call themselves the Old Dogs. So, if you want to hear these old dogs scratch, bark, howl, and who knows what else, stick around.
We can still bury them all.
I wouldn't have missed this for all the tea in China. But I want to issue, if I may, and I may because I'm not getting paid for this, a disclaimer. I didn't cut one side on that danged album. And one other thing. As I said, I'm not being paid for this, but I know that when you ladies visit your supermarket next week, I would say, here comes the sausage! The sausage man. It's just fun and to be with all of you. I mean, and if there's anybody in the world that's capable of talking about old folks things, yours truly.
Talking about age, I guess I'm the oldest one amongst us, except for Jimmy.
You didn't have to bring that up.
I just hit the big 6'5".
Oh,
did you?
Oh,
I certainly did.
What are you? How old are you? I just hit the big 6'3". What are you?
6'3".
I'm 38.
Read.
But there's
Well, Jack Benny got away with it for 45 years.
I don't think
No,
anybody-
I just turned 61 in March.
All right, boys, I want you to look at the fine, fine young man sitting in your midst.
Wait a minute.
That's right. You're the youngest one I'm here. The youngest one here. I'm the youngest one everywhere. Did you know that?
Wait a minute.
In my mind.
I haven't heard an age yet.
Well, I ain't going to tell you what it is, but it's under 61. No, it's 60. 60. And I'm just a little ways away from 61.
What August the 10th will bring the big 7-0 for me.
7-0.
I didn't know that.
And I'm going somewhere and hide and cry all day long.
Yeah, like West Palm Beach in your brand new
in his
800,000-foot boat,
You know, but
which I will be on.
Have any of y'all run into a thing called Viagra?
I've heard about it.
I worked there one time.
No, that's Niagara.
I heard about it. Oh, that ain't where you use the barrel?
Viagra. It's a little
Blue, go over to
Niagara Falls.
It's a little blue pill.
Tell me about it.
Well, I can highly recommend it.
I don't need it.
I'll tell you that.
It works.
Well, sit over there and brag. Why don't you?
I don't need it. Let me tell you something.
It works so well that sometimes I don't have enough skin left to close my eyes.
Let me tell you, you're talking about our ages, all right?
Yeah.
Now, I came up with an ingenious thing. No, but I've known this a long time, but I have Dame Bramage. and I can't memorize nothing no more, so I'm the one that gets to use the piece of paper, and the rest of you have to remember.
That's cheating.
I know it, but it's wonderful. Yeah. What it is a man. These women bitch all the time about what they have to go through at different stages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, here's us. When you're a baby, you're cute, right?
I was.
You know why God makes babies cute? So he won't kill them.
Now, that's just one.
Okay, go ahead.
And then
Wagner was so ugly when he was a baby. His mama, she carried him upside down for 3 days because she thought that he only had one eye.
could see through a keyhole. Teens.
Boy, this show has gone downhill.
Okay, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, I want to report.
This is genius. This is really good.
The well ain't done yet.
Yeah. When you're a teenager, they call you a fine young man.
That's right.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Or a hoodlum. Anyway, when you're 20 to 30, they call you a good-looking young man.
That's right. Yes, sir.
You're right on there. Right on.
And 30 to 40, you're a hunk.
Hunk. That's what I was. I was a hunk.
Yep.
Yeah. 40 to 50, you're handsome and studly.
Huh?
Oh,
Handsome and studly.
Yeah, studly.
That's
I just got on the wire.
I I'll loan that to y'all because a girl called me that one time.
Okay.
All right. 50 to 60, distinguished gentlemen.
That's
60 to 70, dirty old man trying to prove he still can.
That's me and you, Dave.
All right, now,
This is
settle down. That's before Viagra, you know. 70 on out, you're a pain in the ass. That's my contribution to the world today.
I was just thinking of something. If you could go back to 25, what would you do different?
not a thing. At 25?
Yeah.
Man, not a thing. I was rocking.
Yeah, but you wouldn't change a thing. You just come on the way you came on, huh?
That's right.
Well, if I was you, I would have changed a few things.
Well, that's interesting. Like,
How about
put your feet
you?
to the fire, huh?
How about you?
Oh, I was perfect at 25. There was nothing I would change when I was 25, except my body.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have had Schwarzenegger's body, you know, instead of
You
Jimmy
could have used
Dickens
his
looking.
face, too.
You know, if I could go back and if I could change, you know, I would hope that I'd learn how to talk. Hell, I could.
You'd be broke if you did.
Yeah, probably.
I wouldn't change the way you talk for anything in the world.
Nothing in the
The
world.
world wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be a world.
Still say the funniest line that was ever pulled, he pulled at me at a convention somewhere when he walked up and said, "Chief, I think I've been called to preach." I went right under the table. If he started a sermon on Sunday morning there, if you got out by prayer meeting on Wednesday, you'd be dang fortunate. You know it?
Yeah, I believe that was in Philadelphia.
It was when
Yeah.
you came up to do the Douglas
I
thing.
did your show
Yeah.
that you was a co-host.
Boy, I had a terrible time with that. They fought me tooth and nail. Because when you were co-hosting that show, you could book anybody you wanted to book. I said, book Mel Tillis. And they booked him. And about the middle of the week, somebody found out he stuttered. They said, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not that. No, sir. And I said, if you'll just leave it to me, I'll kind of take the curse off of it for you. And I think we did. And it worked very, very well.
And if you recall, I went out, man, I was so happy. I went out and I purchased me a guitar, a brand new. And I didn't even take it out of the case. I got up there and Jimmy said, well, let's go over to the piano here and rehearse. We're going to rehearse Detroit City. And I opened, and I didn't have any strings on the guitar.
Not a sign of a string.
No.
And it ain't easy to find guitar strings in Philadelphia.
No.
As a matter of fact, it ain't easy to find anything.
Yeah. You know, but that was, I guess you might say, my coming out. You know, I had never,
Been on.
yes, on TV before. I was one of the first ones to come out and admit that I stuttered, you know.
Well, they wouldn't allow it before.
And they wouldn't allow it. And then they started
Booking you everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
He went on to Glenn Campbell.
Every
and-
show.
Yeah.
Tony Earl.
You're one of the legends of this town, though.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
very few people, there are very few times that a bunch of people get around that they don't have a Mel Tillis story.
Well, there's
I
a
got
lot
one
of
here.
them around.
Yeah,
I
there
got
is,
one
yeah.
here. You know, talking about your boat. Well, I had a birthday last August, and my wife is always getting me things for my birthday that I can't use. And last August, she took me on the Love Boat.
Oh, she did. And you couldn't
Am I
use
going too
that.
fast for you?
Hey, you talking about boats. Funny story you ever told me about yourself.
What?
You said, I was out fishing, and said, with Harlan Howard, and he said, I was in the boat, and said, all of a sudden I started falling in, and he said, I was already in the boat, in the water, before I could holler help.